Here, and if it's your first time joining me, hi, welcome. My name is Christina, and I'm an online fitness coach, mom of two, and author. And the books that I have are called Secrets of the Supermoms and Fit Mom Secrets. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between muscle soreness and pain and what to pay attention to in our training, okay? So muscle soreness is a buildup of lactic acid and waste material in your body that occurs typically over the course of a day or two after you work out. And it's also localized in the muscle. So we're gonna use our bicep muscle as an example. When you have muscle soreness, this may be warm. Your bicep may be warm to the touch. It may feel sore up to 48 hours after that initial workout. But usually it doesn't go beyond 3 or 4 days. You will fully recover from that muscle soreness over that period of time. It's not in the joints. So typically muscle soreness is localized to the muscle. Again, you're going to feel it in the bicep. If we're using that as the example, you're going to feel it in the bicep, not in the shoulder or the elbow joint, okay? And that is really important information, because if you do feel pain in the joints, that's a warning sign, and that's something that we should definitely pay attention to. That's another reason to incorporate rest days into your training program. Over a 7-day period, if you are working out within that 7-day window, I recommend that at least 2 of those be rest days. So you would work out, rest, work out, rest. And that's a really safe and consistent way to do it, and incorporate rest days regularly so that your muscles do fully recover. And I am not a proponent of back-to-back classes on the same day. So I love group training and I love group exercise workouts, but I am not a huge proponent of back-to-back workouts. Some people I know will do a really high intense workout and then they'll follow it up with another workout right behind it. And it's not really giving their muscles the full amount of time to recover. So I'm not a huge proponent of that. So again, muscle soreness is going to be localized in the muscle. Typically, it's going to occur 1 to 2 days after that initial workout, and it's going to be completely gone within a 4-day window. If it persists, then that's something to pay attention to. Now, pain is different. It can be acute, it can be sudden, it can be sharp. You might feel it in the joints. All of those things are warning signs to your body to stop, reevaluate, go get some water. If it happens during a class, make sure you stop, stretch it out a little bit, get some water, maybe walk out, just evaluate what's going on before you come back into it. Because minor tears and strains can turn into big injuries. I mean, people can injure their backs, they can injure their knee, you could blow out a knee. There's so many things that can happen if you don't pay attention to the warning signs that your body gives you when they give it to you. So you want to look for also a continuous dull discomfort. So let's just say you worked out and then 4 days later, you continue to have hip pain, or you continue to have shoulder pain or neck pain. Those are the things to pay attention to, because they could be minor strains and tears that need to be worked out. So that's where you want to go to a sports physician, somebody who understands physiology, a chiropractor, somebody who is knowledgeable, who can help you evaluate what it is and what to do about it. The other thing is that if you do feel any stress or tension in any of your joints, shoulders, ankles, hips, wrists, elbows, those are the things to pay attention to, because it can mean that maybe you're going a little bit too high on your resistance and you need to adjust. It could mean that your form is a little bit off. It could mean that your stability is a little bit off. So for example, when we're doing certain exercises, we need to make sure that we are completely in alignment. For example, when we're doing squats, we have to make sure that our knees stay in alignment all the way down, all the way up, that they don't turn in and they don't turn out. The positioning of your feet. Sometimes because we have dominant side over another side, then that can overcompensate and throw off our stability or our balance. So all of these things can lead to serious injury if we don't pay attention to them. If you ever feel a sharp pain, especially during a workout, and sometimes the ones after the workout scare me more because you're like, what did I do? I don't even know what exercise I was doing to evaluate what could have happened. Sometimes those are really scary, but that's a big sign to stop and make sure that you evaluate what's going on. Remember, minor strains and tears can turn into major injuries. So I know that we all get into the moment. I get into this too, where I get into a class and I can't hold back, or I get really into it and fired up, or somebody's right next to me and they're challenging me. And so it's important to understand the difference between these two pain types, because then you know this is my body and I know what I need to do to either slow down, stop, or evaluate, or it's just muscle soreness and yes, I can work through it. So those are really important signals, and make sure that you learn them. So 3 ways to prevent injury, okay? 1, make sure you do the warm up. When you go to a group exercise class, the trainer has already thought through the workout for you. They've thought through how the muscles work and why they work a certain way. They've done the warm up to lubricate your joints and to get your muscles ready for that work, right? Complete the workout and then stay for the cool down and the stretching. A lot of strains and tears and injuries are simply because we don't bring enough of that stretching, that flexibility training into our program, and that is super important. My philosophy with working out is longevity. I don't want to be limited by my body in any way. I'm going to be one of those old ladies at the gym in my 80s, and I'm going to be lifting weights in my 80s. Like that's my goal, longevity. So we have to remember that if our goal is longevity and to maintain a certain level of fitness, even to create and go beyond a certain level of fitness, we got to take care of our bodies, and we've got to look at these warning signs and pay attention to them. Your body is precious. You only have one. So it will respond and react depending on how you treat it. Remember that, okay? All right, so I have a book. You can check it out. It's called Fit Mom Secrets. You can get a free copy at fitmomsecrets.com. I have a full 12-week program in here. I have lifting form tips. I have all kinds of tips on how to break up the plate, how to get good complex carbohydrates into a program, a sample meal eating plan. And a lot of this came from not only being a certified coach, but a mom of 2 who's gone through it several times. And I've also worked with a nutritionist on my personal goals for over 19 years. So there's a lot of great info in here, and I'd love you to have a copy. You can go to fitmomsecrets.com. I hope you enjoyed this video, just kind of outlining the difference between muscle soreness and real pain to pay attention to. So if you're watching this and you're joining me today, please say hello. I love it when people say hello. Let me know where you're from and let me know your number 1 takeaway that you got from today. All right. I am so glad that you're here, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Goodbye.